Welcome back, everybody. Another video. I'm going to be making some flies. I have an example of what we're going to make right here. So that's what we're going to make today. Hope you guys can see that. So this is going to be my first time doing a with this fly. You guys might have to give me just a minute to kind of figure out live different way today, and it didn't work. So now I'm not sure which one, but just let me figure out the live and then start making baits. All right, perfect. So I'm going to Alright, I'm going to set this live up really quick with I want to try to nail to this can. Can you guys let me know if it is glitchy too? Up on my computer to see if I can tell if it's glitchy or not. I think it is. It kind of looks like it is. Okay, well maybe I don't know, I guess not. Okay, so like I said, we're just gonna be making some of these guys right here. I don't know if you guys can see it super well, but that's what they look like. So I already made 2 of them off camera just because I wanted to, I don't know, I just wanted to make sure that they looked good. So we already have 2 of them. That was a couple days ago. You gotta get this stuff out. Luckily I have everything like right here. So this is the mop material that we're gonna be using. And then here's our dubbing box. That right there is going to be the dub that we're going to be using. It is brown olive, technically. So that is the dubbing we're going to be using. And there's the mop we're going to be using. For hooks, and look at that, those are my plans for the different flies that I want to have. So here are the hooks we're going to be using. I believe they're like size 4. I got these in like a bulk thing that I got one time. That's where I got most of my fly tying materials. So that is the hook that we're going to be using. So we have plenty of those. Once all these are gone and I get through all of these hooks, then I will go to a different brand that I like actually know the name of. But currently I really like how these look. If you guys can see that. I don't know. You might be able to see that, might not. But I really like how that looks. So that's why we're going to be using those. And then for the string, I'm just going to be doing a black string. You guys can see here. Yeah, you guys can kind of see by the head there, that's just black string. So that's what we're going to be using there. So let me, I still feel like this isn't fully, nope, it is. It's working good. Okay, so there's our string. We're just going to get some of our other tools out right now, that way I don't have to later. So yeah. And that should be it. These guys actually, come on. These guys are actually really easy to make. This stream won't be super long. Oh, I forgot one of the most important parts. Our bead heads. So these ones require, come on, there we go. A gold bead, so I'm just gonna get one of those guys out. And then I'm just gonna keep these up here because we're gonna need some more. So here is what these actually look like. So yeah, that is what those look like. So let's get into making them. First one, so you always just want to put the bead on the hook and then pop it up here. All right, and then these hooks have like a little bit of a, like the actual hook eye is a little offset. So usually once I put it in here, I just kind of push it just like a little bit to straighten it out all the way. That doesn't do anything bad to the hook. I just prefer mine to be straight like that. So that is why we're doing that. I think I'm only gonna make 4 of this color because I already have 2 of them already done. And I just like doing batches of 6 at a time. So that is why I'm doing that. So I don't want to go all the way down the hook shank, but I want to get right about where that, right about there. So then we're gonna take this guy, just our mop material, and then obviously we have a ton of it, so we don't need all of this, obviously. But we're just going to take that, and I'm gonna run back up to the top, and I'm gonna just go like that until we get a nice little body. I don't want to have too much of it covered because I don't want to have like a huge body, but I want to have just enough. So then sometimes this gets stuck, so I just like to kind of wiggle that just a little bit and then build up a head inside of the actual bead, just like that. So now I'm just gonna go like that, and then I don't have an exact length, but I just kind of cut it to where I believe looks best. So then if I just leave it like that, some of the actual mop material can come off. So I like to just take a lighter, and usually I'll just go like that and just kind of tap it. So that way it really closes off the end there. So we have the tail done now. And then now we're going to take our dubbing and put that on the string. Usually just use my whatchamacallit to get some of the dubbing out because sometimes it's hard to get out of there. Before I put any dubbing on, I always take the dubbing wax. It's kind of getting covered and stuff, but that's okay. And I just do a small light coating on it. I don't know what it looks like on the camera, but it's not really that big of a coat. And then I just I like to do it spread out like a ways. Some people like to have it all bunched up like right here. I prefer to have it spread down, but really it's just, you know, your own personal opinion. And then so this like dubbing wax makes them stay on the string so much better. Before I got this, it was always falling off the string, and then it makes this like nice little dubbing noodle. So just gonna put just a little bit more right there. And then the good thing about dubbing is you can always add more if you need to. I don't know if I'll need to or not, so yeah, I will need to just a little bit by the head there. So I already have a little bit of the dubbing wax on my fingers still from the last time, just a minute ago, so I'm not going to add more because, like you can tell, the wax just goes off on there. And I'm just going to pull that down a little bit more, and then just kind of go like that. And then I want to build up a little bit of a head or band near the head like that. So I'm just going to do that, and then we're going to whip finish. So now it has been tied. We're gonna go like that. Sometimes I will add a little bit of UV resin on the bottom of these. I can do that later once the whole batch is done, and then I'm just gonna toss this guy into the little mop fly container box. I have been doing some other mop patterns over here, but these are some of the other ones too. So just like I said, we're just going to go to our next one. Obviously going to be the same thing. Come on. It's been struggling to get on open. So open that guy. Okay, now the process starts again. So usually when I'm doing this by myself, I can get quite a few of these done, you know, in a very short period of time. I can usually do about 2 a minute if I'm really focused, but when I'm talking and when I'm trying to keep my hands out of the way as much as I possibly can, it's a lot slower. So, alright, just making sure we didn't have anything in the live stream. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and put it down in the comments in the live stream. If you guys are watching this live, obviously people that are hearing this right now are, but once this gets uploaded. So I'm just going to do the same thing I did for the last one. Just gonna kind of secure this down a little bit. It doesn't have to be, you know, totally perfect, but if you can, and then I just usually twist that a little bit, build the head behind. Same process as the last time. Come on, there we go. Alright, now just like last time, we're gonna cut off where we feel is good. Like I said, I don't have an exact length, I just kind of do whatever I feel. Cut that off. And then do the same thing, put some dubbing wax on there. Man, that looks like, that gold head looks really silver in this light, and I keep thinking it is, and it definitely isn't, it just looks super silver. Huh. That light just kind of fools us, but definitely looks silver. Alright. Take that. So, just like last time, we'll build a dubbing noodle. I might add just a little bit more this time. That way I don't have to do it twice. There's nothing wrong with doing it twice. I mean, it doesn't hurt at all. It just basically just all takes longer. So gonna try to build up a nice body again. Just like that. Actually, I think I am gonna add just like the slightest little bit to the front of the head again. Like that much. just to kind of build up the body just a little bit more. And we're going to pull it all behind and whip finish. Slipped out of my hands. Come on. Okay. Just want to cut a little bit more of that off. So there is another one done. We need about 2 more. Well, not about 2 more. We need 2 more. All right. So you guys might be wondering why I'm making these and they're not on my website. I just haven't honestly had the time to put them on my website yet. If you guys would like to pick any of these up, let me know and I will put them on the website. I just have not yet. I have a couple different things that I want to put on the website for fly tying. I'll show you guys in just a minute some of the other stuff. So, where's my box? Alright, so these are all things that I've tied as well. This box has quite a few that I have not. These are all quite a bit store-bought. But, there's one that I tied. I don't know if you guys can see this. I can't remember my GoPro. Oh no! Ah. That's okay. Oh. Let's see here. Okay. So that's one that I tied. I don't know if I'm gonna put that on the website, but this is one that I have been thinking about putting on the website. I've used this in the past for bluegill, and they just go crazy over this thing. I know it doesn't look like much. It looks kind of crappy looking, but man, do the panfish love that. So I have thought about adding that one to the website before. I just have not yet, but you guys let me know if you would like to see that stuff. I also, if you guys haven't been, what was that? Oh. If you guys have not been watching or looking at some of my latest posts in the community tab, I have been putting stuff on there about making crankbaits. So I have been making some crankbaits at my other house. If you guys would like to see those on the website as well, let me know there. So the crankbaits will be a little while though, even if you guys do want those on the website, just because I would like to get better at them before I put them on there. Just so I'm not selling, cheap looking crankbaits. So I also think I want to start getting into jigs too, like hand-tied jigs, just because kind of like these mop flies, they're pretty easy to tie, and they're super effective for panfish and sometimes even bass and stuff like that. Goodness, that wax just shot off. Okay. This wax seriously is a game changer though, when you're doing the dubbing. It's amazing. Okay. I don't like how that went on. Okay. That looks much better. Okay. Cut that off. And there's that one. So, just need one more for this color. And we're going to do that right now. So, I think I'm going to make multiple different streams today. My brother must have gotten a good duck on Hunter Call of the Wild. I can hear him in the other room celebrating. But I'm going to make multiple different streams today of different colors that I'm going to be doing. This is just one of the few colors. But I don't have school today, so figured I would take some time to make some streams if I could. So all right. Perfect. That looks really good on there. Okay. All right. Just like that. Gonna whip finish, and then this one will be done too. I'm gonna whip finish a couple more times so I can get a. There we go. Wanted to build a little bit of a bigger head than I had. So, all right, and that is the last one for this color. So, if you guys have never seen someone tie these mop flies, I'll be the first to tell you it's not very difficult to tie them. It's mainly just a matter of having the materials and just learning how to tie them. But I'll put one of these guys back in the holder so you guys can see what they really look like. Yeah. So that is what they're looking like. It's not focusing, but I think you guys kind of get the gist of it. So, but all right, everyone. I will catch you guys probably in the next live stream if you want to tune into that. But if not, thank you guys so much for watching.